Isaiah 66, verse 13. Guys, Mother's Day is a beautiful day. Who in here likes Mother's Day? All right? Maybe you're a mother, maybe you're not a mother, but usually we all love Mother's Day, okay? Now, this is the thing about Mother's Day. I heard this one guy say it, and I never forgot. They say, Mother's Day should really be every day that mother's children, when it's their birthday, that should be Mother's Day, okay? So whatever it is, let's say you have 2 kids, okay? Every time it's your 2 kids' birthday, that should be Mother's Day. All right? Why? Because we celebrate, okay, it's my birthday, yay. You didn't do anything, okay? You just came out. The mother did all the pushing, okay? The mother did the caring for 9 months, okay? So I think Mother's Day should be celebrated on your birthday, okay? You should give your mother a present, like, Mom, thank you for bringing me into the world, all right? Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm just putting it out there. I'm trying to get some kudos with my mom, all right? All right? But Isaiah 66:13, God is speaking, and he says this to his people. 66:13 says, "As one whom his mother comforts, so I will comfort you. You shall be comforted in Jerusalem." I'm going to read one more time. "As one whom his mother comforts, so I will comfort you. You shall be comforted in Jerusalem." Okay, so God, he is trying to make an illustration. He's trying to compare his comfort with something else, because oftentimes God is like all the way up there. God is transcendent, right? He's here with us, but he's also very huge and big. So sometimes we don't really understand how God is. So then he says, all right, I'm going to give you an example of how my comfort is going to be. And he could have picked any analogy to describe his comfort. But what did he choose? He chose the care of a mother. He chose the comfort of a mother to compare with his comfort. And guys, we know that there are many good mothers and many horrible mothers, okay? There are awesome mothers in the Bible that we read about, and there are also horrible ones, okay? We have awesome mothers that do everything for their child, everything. They will give their life for the child, but then we also have kids like Honey Boo Boo, whose mother, I don't know what she's doing, okay? We just hear stories of mothers who, they rather go out clubbing and get drunk and hang out with friends and leave their kids with a babysitter or leave them home alone. And it's the kind of thing where, like, what kind of mother would do that? But even though there are horrible mothers, God chooses to use mothers as a sign of his comfort. Okay, so that is just saying amazing things. But let's go to Matthew. I want to show you guys, I want to read you guys a story. Matthew 15. Matthew chapter 15. I'm only going to preach for like 10 minutes, all right, guys? 10 minutes, all right? Quick, little devotional for you guys. Matthew 15. We're going to start in verse 21. Matthew 15:21. Who has it? Everyone? We're good? All right. It says this. "And Jesus went away from there and withdrew to the district of Tyre and Sidon." Okay? For those of you who don't know what Tyre and Sidon is, this is one of the wickedest, the most evil cities about, okay? Tyre and Sidon is kind of like Sodom and Gomorrah in the Old Testament. They're horrible people living in this city, and Jesus leaves Israel and goes to the city, all right? Verse 22, "And behold, a Canaanite woman from that region came out and was crying." Okay, so this Canaanite woman who the Israelites, just to explain, a Canaanite woman is someone who lived outside of Israel. They were considered pagans. They were considered evil people. We don't want to mingle with them, okay? These are the kind of people that you're walking on the street, you see them, and all of a sudden you want to walk on the other side of the road because you don't want to affiliate yourself with them, all right? That's how these Canaanites are, okay? This Canaanite woman approaches, and how does she approach him? Came out what? Crying, right? She's crying. And what does she say? She says, "Have mercy on me, O Lord, Son of David. My daughter is severely oppressed by a demon." So I want to give you guys 5 points today of what makes an amazing mother. Not just a good mother, not just an average mother, but an amazing mother, okay? The first thing is, amazing mothers lead by example. Everyone say, lead by example. Lead by example. Good. I'm glad to hear the children participating. Good job. Amazing mothers lead by example. Now, I want to tell you something here. She says, what's the first thing I'm going to step down. What's the first thing she says here? Have mercy on who? Me. On me, right? Have mercy on me. Many times, parents, mothers, they take their children to church because, oh, this will be good for my children so they can grow up to be great people. But then their own life is messed up. They're not living the right life they should. They're going to church, they're checking it off, but really, they're just doing it for their kids so that the kids can grow up. But really, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. So she's saying first, she went to Jesus and said, have mercy on me. Before she asked anything else about her family, about her kids, she went to Jesus and said, have mercy on me. See, she knows who Jesus is. She's saying have mercy, meaning she knows that he is Lord. She knows that he is Savior. She knows that he is God. But then she goes, O Lord, Son of David. She knows that Jesus is God. My daughter is severely oppressed by a demon. Okay, maybe your child is not oppressed by a demon. Maybe your child is sick. Maybe you've been through that. Maybe you have a rebellious child already grown up and rebellious. Whatever your situation is, she had a daughter. And every other problem in her life was small compared to this problem, right? Then verse 23, what did Jesus do? But he did not answer her a word. And his disciples came and begged him, saying, send her away, for she is crying out after us. Okay, so she's telling Jesus, have mercy on me. You got to help my daughter. You have to help my daughter. She's been oppressed by a demon. She is sick. She needs to be healed. And Jesus didn't say anything, and the disciples were like, can we send her away? This woman is really annoying. Okay, really annoying. Why didn't Jesus say anything? I mean, Jesus is the guy who heals, right? Jesus is the guy like, yeah, I'm going to, where's your daughter? Take me there. I'm going to heal her. But Jesus didn't say anything because he had something else in mind. See, number 2 is amazing mothers have true faith. Amazing mothers have true faith. Everyone say true faith. True faith. Amazing mothers have true faith. And he wanted to see, even if he didn't respond, even if the disciples are saying, send her away, I want to see if this woman really has faith in me. Because mothers, I'm going to tell you one thing. There will be times, and you're probably already going through it right now, where you will be opposed, where you will feel like the entire world is against you, where you will feel like giving up. Some of you women are single moms, and you have no idea what you're doing. You have no father figure. Some of you women have to be the dad and the mom, and you have no idea what to do. You have no hope sometimes. And Jesus, he's not answering because he wants to see, does this woman have true faith in me? Does she really know that I can fix her life, that I can help her? So then it keeps going. And then it says, verse 23, but he did not answer her. Then 24, then he finally answered. After nagging for a while, he answered, 24, I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But she came and knelt before him, saying, Lord, help me. Okay, so the third one is amazing mothers have persistent faith. Everyone say persistent faith. Persistent faith. What is persistent? Man, it's never giving up. Not only did she have true faith, she had persistent faith. Because what did Jesus tell her? I mean, you would think, oh, Jesus would say, oh yeah, let me heal her. But no, he said, I only came here for Israel. You're a Canaanite woman. I'm not going to help you. I came here for the Jews. I came here for the Israelites. It's like, wow, Jesus, that's a little harsh, isn't it? But he had an agenda. He wants to see her heart. He wants to see if she truly is persistent. And women, mothers, you have to be persistent in your faith. And if you're going to lead by example, your children need to see how persistent you are in your faith, no matter what the opposition. Because really, faith isn't really faith if you don't use it in troubled times. And then we keep going. And what does she do? Verse 25, but she came and knelt before him, saying, Lord, help me. And the word knelt here is a sign of worship. So she's worshiping Jesus. And he answered, look at what he says. He answered, it is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs. Ouch. So basically Jesus is saying, I'm not going to take the bread that's supposed to go to the Jews and give it to a dog like you. It's like, whoa, Jesus, calling her a dog. All right? But we got to understand that in the Greek, this word is not a derogatory term. It's actually something like a pet, okay? So it's not as bad as people may think. But he's basically saying, I'm not going to waste my time with you. But what does she do? She kneels down. So amazing mothers, the fourth point is, amazing mothers are true worshipers. Everyone say true worshipers. They are true worshipers. She knelt down and worshiped Jesus. But look at what she says, verse 27. She said, yes, Lord, yet even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table. And the fifth point is this. Amazing mothers are humble worshipers. Everyone say humble worshipers. Because even when Jesus said, I'm not going to feed you like a dog, she didn't contradict what Jesus said. She stooped down. She knelt down and said, you know what, I may be a dog, whatever you want to call me, but Jesus, I need you. I need you to save my daughter. And the worst thing that will stop someone from being saved, that will stop someone from entering heaven, is their pride. Is thinking they can get there on their own. Is thinking that they, you know what, I've lived a good life. I'm fine. I've done it all. It's fine. I'm raising my kids, whatever. You know what? She said, you know what? I don't care what I am. I need you, Jesus. And then he finishes off in 28. Then Jesus answered her, O woman, great is your faith. Be it done for you as you desire. And her daughter was healed instantly. So mothers, I want to encourage you today. I don't know where you're at. I don't know what troubles you've gone through. And fathers too, if you're still around, I applaud you. But listen, mothers, you need to have true faith, persistent faith. You need to be true worshipers. You need to be humble worshipers. Only then will your children actually look up to you. Because when you get out of the house, when they finally leave, what do they have? They won't have the house anymore. You can give them money, you can give them, cool vacations, but at the end, they need something to hold on to in their heart. They need an example. And mothers, I applaud you. I love you women. I love what you're doing with all these children. And I just want to encourage you, keep going. No matter how hard it is, keep going. If you're a single mom here, listen, don't settle for less. Don't let any guy come into your life and pretend he's going to be a good father. Wait on the Lord. Pray and beg God to send you a man that will be a great father for your children. And you mothers who have a husband, who have someone there helping you raise your children, lean on them. Put them first. And your child will see how you put your spouse first, and it'll be really good at the end. Amen?